Hi, and welcome to today's Wellness Wednesday video. The flower essence that came up today came up under the area of surrender, and oh my goodness, it's such a beautiful one. It is the flower essence of sweet chestnut, and this one I have had countless times on my spiritual journey, and it has been a huge help for me. Sweet chestnut, specifically under surrender, helps us to surrender to our higher power, whatever that may be for you. It comes at a time when we're deeply suffering, when we are feeling like, I'll explain it from my perspective. So when we feel like our ego feels like we can't do it anymore, it's full of depression and despair and hopelessness, and yeah, just in a really dark place. Lots of times this comes up when we're going through a dark night of the soul, and we have to surrender. We have to surrender to a higher power, surrender to our higher self. And the beauty of sweet chestnut is it helps us with that transition. It helps us to let go of that feeling like there's something we need to do more, something we need to control, something we need to fix. If we could just do this, then everything would be okay. But it just never seems to work out and just puts us in a deeper state of depression or despair and hopelessness. And wow, do I see that in playing out in the collective. We are, I feel, as a collective, going through a dark night of the soul. And we are learning that everything that we relied on is coming into question. And that's bringing out these deep, deep feelings of depression and uncertainty and fear and all of those dark feelings that we don't like to go to. And as a dark night of the soul, this is always the opening. It's the sweet transition to something more beautiful, to something where we can surrender, where we can let that go, and we can embrace the new and embrace what's coming. And we surrender to that higher power. So I think it is such a great message for all of us out there, for the collective. I think if you're going through this on a personal level, which I think a lot of people are, or coming into a dark night of the soul, if you want to call it that, but are feeling that depression and that despair and that hopelessness and uncertainty and feeling really down with that. So sweet chestnut is so sweet. It can bring in that wonderful energy to help you let that go so that you can transition and be reborn, really, and allow for your higher self. Surrender that control to your higher self, who has always had the plan and always knows what is best for us. So a beautiful flower essence. And to bring sweet chestnut in, you take a deep breath, get grounded in your body, and just simply say, I ask for the flower essence of sweet chestnut to enter my energy field, energy body, and physical consciousness with the help of the divine. I ask for the flower essence of sweet chestnut to assist me with spiritual depth, faith derived from encountering adversity, and surrendering to my higher self. I ask for the flower essence of sweet chestnut to manifest, to integrate. And then just take a deep breath and feel into your body, and simply put your hands on your temple or wherever you might feel the energy moving. Put your hands there and then say, and stabilize. And then breathe in that beautiful energy from sweet chestnut. If you do find that you're in a really dark place, you may need to do it a couple times, which is absolutely fine. A lot of surrendering happening. So have fun with this one. I hope it brings you much support as it has to me over the years, and much love.